Yo, what's going on, everybody? We got round 2, season 54, still rocking that chill status. And yeah, I don't even know who we're facing, but I got 6 fights this round. So I actually changed up my team that I assigned myself only because 2 fights that I saw that I could take with Sym Supreme, drop Wolf, and just run the Mordo synergy. And that's what we're going to do. So this alliance here, kind of puny. You see a 6-star Ascended Serpent. This isn't a tough fight, but add a Mordo synergy, we're just going to cheese it. So Mordo synergy gives me a bar power, start PS1. I've got at least 150% power back, just to kind of, because the power is going to be great with the MD. At least a 12% special damage, and we're just going to cheese this. You saw it when the fight started. I'm already in SP3. So it's just basically going to be at SP3, SP2, SP3 nuke session here. Even though this is hazard shift, outside I think of maybe 1 hit that I did on him, I'm not. And if it procs, I'm just gonna wash him down the toilet, or flush him down the toilet in a sense. Yeah, even if this was a rank 3 Serpent, I've done this fight before. Using the Mordo synergy. Really easy fight, man. You just got to back off just a second, but because of the Mordo synergy and a PS1, you're going to be at 3 bars. Make sure you got the 100 sim charges, and then it's pretty much game over. SP3, SP2, until he's just done. You see it here. All it's been is animations and SP2s. I actually thought about rank 3ing him since Cyber just passed. Well, it's still going on, and I watched a couple of rank 3 videos, and man, he's just ridiculous. But anyway, all right, so we got a rank 3 destroyer here. This is funny. I'm going to use Silk. Destroyer is not tactic, and I'm going to take no debuff damage. Last video I took a Void. He isn't tactic on the first node where that Serpent was, and I was taking damage. Again, I don't understand why that happened, so I might have misspoke on the first video. Who cares? At this point, it's water under the bridge. This rank 3 Silk is going to... I'm not going to do anything fancy. I swear to God, I'm not. You saw I still had the PS1 carried over. I just went into it. Why not? I wasn't going to use another boost for this. It's fucking Destroyer, and this is Silk. She's just OP. I'm basically going to just do basic combo, heavy cancels into SP2, and just rinse them down that way. I don't have to worry about too much. I do have Silk Sense for backup if I don't want to actually try to dex a SP2 if he gets to it, which he never does. And you just see it here, man. She's just not taking any damage because she's tactic. And what could be a difficult fight is just not a difficult fight. And you're going to see that for the next 3 fights that I'm going to use Silk. So I took 2 fights with Sym Supreme, running the Mordo synergy, and then the rest are going to be Silk fights. So you saw it there. I don't know what was it? I mean, pretty fast, really safe. Damage was just ridiculous. And we're going to do a blitz on the path fights, and then I had to wait a few minutes to get my last 2 fights, which is 49 Maestro and then rank 3 Enchantress on final boss. But whitelisted is Silk, so we're gonna ease this up. All right, this is a what is it, rank 5 Ascended Prowler. Path 9 I took all the way. I think I've been doing this since I've come to this alliance mainly. I can go anywhere on the map, but I'm pretty OP with Silk, and if you're gonna let me run her and she ain't gonna take no damage, it's like I'll pretty much crush anything. Which allows me to bring other chance for shared fights, especially key counters if needed, and we needed it this round. So yeah, look, this Prowler fight, I mean, I could comment and try to, but there's really nothing fancy. I'm just going in, parrying. If I get an intercept, great. Playing it a little safe because I got 2 fights and I don't want to use a lot of pots. I want to come out of this as full health as I can possibly. I'm just going to do a simple combos, well, not heavy cancel, heavies, and then I'll do heavy cancel into SP2 when I can get it, for the relic is ready to go, and be able to kind of stack damage that way. I want to say, you see here, I opted to go for SP3 rotation. I kind of waited to get him down a little bit. You saw it. I went SP3. I heavy canceled into the SP3. I did combo, heavy cancel relic, combo SP1, and you see it. He's almost dead. And we're gonna go ahead and finish him. Well, I take that back. I stopped before that last one, just because I didn't want to risk it. And I don't know. I should have been just went on ahead and smacked it down, but I was thinking about 2 other fights. Plus, I'd been driving for 3 hours, just trying to hurry up and get these fights done with. I got some company coming over. So I took a rank 3 Warlock on Path 9, Section 1, second node. So I know, yes, I am going to get some power drain. I won't take any degen. I won't take any shock. I won't take any of the other, the bleed debuffs. I won't take any if he puts any of his base kits on me or from the node. I'm safe. But the power drain, I'm not safe from. So again, if you're playing the one I open using Silk while she cheeses it, you just can't do the heavy cancels into SPs. Otherwise, you're going to take that damage reflection, and she hits pretty hard, and that's the last thing you want to do is hit and take a lot of that damage. So the fight is a little longer. Not just that, this is a rank 3, so tanky, bigger health pull, and he's going to have armor up, so I'm just kind of chipping him down when I can. I'm going to be losing power, so when I would like to try to get to an SP2, it's just pretty much impossible. But hey, it's a good way to showcase Warlock is still OP as well for power control and then, of course, damage. But we are going to get him down, and we are going to take basically nothing but block damage. Yeah, this is going to be a flush him down the toilet cheese fight since she's whitelisted. Nothing too difficult here. The last 2 fights will be great, and this will wrap up Path 9 all the way. Yeah, so the next fight is a fun fight I have not done in a very, very long time. And I actually was so quick to want to use my Werewolf by Night because I love him. He gets the access to the Rupture, so I'm going to get power. And then he's just so good anyway for like Maestro and some of these Cosmics. But some people don't know this. Not everybody knows this. Some people do. That Sym Supreme will still gain power on this node. So, you're going to see it. Again, we got Mordo. I did throw PS1, 12%, and then a small 150. I'm just going to... This is a fun fight. Stun reflection, don't have to worry about it. You saw me, I turtled up. I'm just hitting them, waiting to get to this SP3. Once we get this first SP3 off, which we just did, this fight is over just like the Serpent fight. There's nothing else in this fight that's going to happen that's going to make me go, oh, I'm not going to do anything. All right, now that we are full-blown motion cooking, watch what's about to happen. All right, so there was your first SP2, SP3. Gotta love that MD. We're gonna go into SP3, SP2 cook rotation. SP3, SP2 rotation. I mean, this is just a rank 2, and I have him at like SIG, I think he's SIG 60 or 80 now. That's how many times I've hit him. I wanted to hit him, and I wanted to dupe him. The more SIGs, yeah, great, but because it's a 7-star, I wasn't like thinking, yeah, man, I want to get him to SIG 200, though Cyber has kind of blown the doors open for a lot of players. But that's how many times I hit him in the Titan Crystal. But hey, man, he's just that damn good. He is just that good. I love him. For the power gain percentage, I'm thinking about rank 3 in him just because I can now. All right, so Silk versus this rank 3 Enchantress. I took one in off season. I think I had 80% health, went in, no boost, took her down, no problem. I mean, obviously it was a little, you know, I didn't have the boost and stuff, so it took a little longer. This time we're running boost. I'm only using 20s for green. I'm not using 30s this season. I mean, this is a P3 spot, trying to hopefully creep into P2. I'm going to do my part, but this was a fun fight for me to do. Out of all of the fights that I planned, I left the boss fight open for a lot of different players to take it, which I opted, since I was up, I would go ahead and just take this fight. So you saw me, I had to use like 25 units, so I don't really care at this point. So here she's stun immune, so again, can't really do the heavy cancel unless I have the relic to get the passive stun. Other than that, this fight is pretty basic, man. As long as you know how to play the spell, you know, knowing how to remove it. Right here I got an intercept, there's the intercept, and I get some pretty damn good RNG with her and some AI, as far as she actually plays ball as far as not throwing her SP1 at times in the fight, which allows me to build more power. When I get an opening after an SP2, she goes to SP2, she fires it, but she gets no spells, and then I can go in and wail on her some more and continue the damage. You can tell the difference. I mean, I get good damage without the Fury, but there's a moment in here where I'm going to capitalize on my relic, and you'll see the damage difference. The other good thing is it's all these debuffs, they're not doing anything to me. I don't know why you would place her as final boss when she is going to be whitelisted. If you're tier 1, you got Count Nefaria, so, you know, pick your poison who's going to smash her. And you see here, this is, other than block damage, I don't think I even get hit in this fight. I mean, we're just chipping her down. SP2, we get a 10k, 11k, 14k, 37 crit on that last hit of the SP2, so we're kind of cooking. But look, I've got the Fury up. All right, we're gonna go SP1. Decent, not great, but decent. Silk Sense is gonna kick in. Love those animations from Enchantress. But I mean, bottom line is, I'm winning the health race. I'm never gonna lose this health race. It's just a matter of time. I'm trying to see if I can get to the SP2 here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I go Relic. I'm gonna go in, and I probably, no shit, should have went Relic, heavy cancel into the SP, or into a combo, and then fired the SP to get better damage there. But we're at 99 hits, and she has not hit me yet. And you see the damage I've taken at time from debuffs, or that's only because there's moments where I'm not hitting her. She's almost down. But yeah, this was 6 fights, 0 deaths. I think it's 12-0 so far, not bad. Then again, I mean, like I said, there are some good defenders that we're coming across, and definitely after, oh, she does hit me right there. Thank God I had that indestructible. Sleeping. With Cyber and all that, you know, starting to see some pretty stacked rosters just within different alliances, friends that I've seen, and let alone what you see on YouTube. But hey man, it was a fun fight, fun round. Anyway, 6-0, that makes 12-0 for the season. 2 so far. Deuces. Hope we win.